I am Andy Borkowski here for VGS, trying something a little bit different. The new Disco Elysium RPG is an incredibly dense and incredibly fun game. I wanted to walk you through the first several hours. If you enjoy this, please keep watching and we'll try to make this work. Here I am setting up my character between intellect, psyche, physique, and motorics. Motorics is probably not how you say that. I tried psyche because looking at how the game works, this gives you kind of the ability to kind of lose your mind a little bit, but in that process convince other people to do what you're thinking. All of these little subcategories that you pick become involved in the game. Sometimes it's as simple as this action, like a suggestion action, will allow you to convince someone of something, but more often than not, drama, rhetoric, visual calculus, those parts of your brain will actually speak to you, and you'll have a conversation with yourself in this really cool, kind of schizophrenic, Inkblot-esque way. It's a lot of fun, and Inland Empire is what I have chosen. Apparently, this is the secrets of the universe that are spoken to you amidst different moments. So we are going to dive in. I'm going to try to voice the words that don't have a voice. There's a lot of reading here, and yeah.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Give me some more.
Sweet brother, nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing.
I know you do, baby.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Allons-y, let's go.
All right, nothing town to fuck all borough.
Let's visit. Oh, let's. Yeah.
You want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion. So that's my brain talking to me. What do I want to go with? No, I'm not scared. I'm a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? Oh, let's do this one. Help! Someone cut off my head.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound. Carrying cold from
hell. Welcome to Disco Elysium. It'll be a while, I think, before I even figure out my name. Alright, so where to go first? Let's check out our bottle here. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. I got someone was me. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. You see the bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Ooh, you can highlight the world around you. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, my pants, my clothes, finally. Okay, so if you click these, you're able to have other little moments. The little blipping thing by my head. Got my shirt. And let's figure out this. The fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it? Has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this is what it wants to be reattached to your neck so that it may continue your adventures together in this strange world. So this is an example of how you were able to use the skill sets and dice rolls that we chose previously to get things. So that was a failure. You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving for quite a long time. So I hurt my chest there. I lost 1 health. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in a cold sweat, trying not to move. So I need to turn off the fan here. Now that it has been whited off, I can try again with a change, and it's a lot easier now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap! It's released from its blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What have you in your hand is a fantastical, colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't want me to wear the tie. It's hurting my head, the brain. The how garish it is actually hurting my brain. Alright, so what else do we got here in the bathroom? I haven't actually worn any of my clothing yet. Is that my shirt? Yep, good. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink in a fierce display of masculine energy. Someone has ripped it from the faucet. Hot water sprays from the basin, streams cover the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there underneath the soft vapors. Wipe the mirror. As you slowly reach your hand towards the mirror. Abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you've seen and you'll never unbecome it. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it. What's wrong? Where to begin? There's bloated swollenness. It's like an upholstery of alcohol under your skin. What else should we touch? Touch your nose. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed. Tongue. Let's try the tongue. It's not okay. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Ah! There we have it. Not so bad. I do have the alcoholic nose, but let's see. What should I say here? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with your face? Why? I think it might be because I'm a superstar. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Keep making the face. You can't, can you? It's not like you've involuntary anymore. You've worn that grin on your face and now it won't come off. Alright, so what are we trying to convey here? Am I going to go sad has been or superstar? Yeah, I went sad has been. My encyclopedic knowledge is not very good. Let's give this a try. Yeah, so I lost that dice roll. I'm not able to find out more of myself. Fortunately, in the next 90 hours, I probably will. That door doesn't open. So I now have my clothing, as you can see on the left-hand side. Everything's been put on here, and the display picture is different. The bonuses that I get from items help affect the particular things that I can do that you get from intellect, psyche, focus, physique, and motorist. So that changes as you wear different things and make changes in the game. Anything else here? We have the glass window to check out. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind is outside. Ooh, the shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. Did I break it with my own hands? Look at them. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. What did this then? More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from a pulling tool. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, assess the odds. It's too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist, like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which coincidentally is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now that you have only one, you're lucky if you can find the other on the balcony outside. Should probably go get that shoe. So one of my first tasks is to find my own shoe. Traloo tralay. Yeah. So these are where your tasks will come. You're going to get hundreds of these by the time you're even midway through the game, with almost no idea how to complete any of them. But they're often very funny and strange and weird. So let's go here. What else do we got? My shoe. I should probably grab that. Looks like a gator shoe. Let's see. A green crocodile leather shoe with a high heel and chrome embellishments. Does not seem like a cop shoe. The door's been locked from the inside. Do I have a key? Do I? I do not. Where is the key? You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum key ring. There's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on the door. Yeah, so the keys are in the bottom there. The world of Disco Elysium awaits. Cool, cool, cool. A human being. The first human I will speak to you on my quest to find out who I am. It says it's March, the year's 51. Oh, she's speaking. The one who raised her signet to her lips. Officer, am I a military personnel?
No.
She's perplexed by my questions. There's only one solution. You're a businessman. Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls on her cigarette. You're shitting me.
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
She takes another drag.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Ooh, so I have a 42% chance. A red examples are things I can only do once. If I screw up here, it's gone forever. Whoa! It worked. I'm at death's door, bloated a goner, and still, does the longing ever stop? Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men, she says matter-of-factly. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and pain begins. You seek comfort, it's only natural. She puts out her cigarette. I think she's the bad guy. What do we think? She looks back at you, a light glimmering off her eyes. And no, it never stops.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So again, this gives you a bit of a taste of what we have here. Looks like she left a long, nice stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Can I go after her? Try the handle. Let's knock. Oh, the door can only be opened with a key from the inside. Knock. There's no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Someone's inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. The door is mute, indifferent. Your despair is not a joke. Knock again, much harder. Come on. Nah, not gonna work. Okay. What else do we have here? This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Just take one more look, make sure I left something here. Something on the table. Money. So this is real. Ah, what's out here? So it looks like your health and morale is cut between two different sides of your brain. So again, if you have more things in volition and intellect, in psyche, it'll make your morale go up, versus things in physique and motoristics will make your health go up. On the left-hand side, you can see I only have 2 health and 5 moral. Ooh, what's this? It's the shoe! A gusty of briny wind washes over you. I got my shoes, baby. I'm ready to hit the town. It's weird that's not completing. There they are, 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. These don't look like the shoes of a normal cop. It's a pretty clear normal cop is not what you are. How do they fit? Good. They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. Oh, so I do love the internal monologue that this man seems to have with everything around him. So I got my shoes. I know that I'm a cop. I seem to completely destroy my room. I don't know my name. I don't know where I am. And I doubt I'm gonna find out anytime soon. Let's see what else is in this world. Ooh, what's this? Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. So my character definitely has amnesia and doesn't understand like basic things like what is money and its functions. I'm still able to speak, but okay. Love the art direction of this place. It is like a dirty mosaic painting that's been thrown against you. What's this here? This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. That's me, baby. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is resonating. You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. My soul is cubic content obscured by the hangover. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through the PA. What should I sing? This goes well with the theory I'm developing that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline. Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this, though. See if it works. You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You'll wreak havoc with it. Maybe I could sing something happy, get people going. No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. Alright, so now literally one of my quests is to sing karaoke. And I need to find a sad song in front of a lot of people. That'll give you a hint of what this game is like. What's this? So this will increase my health when I'm having a problem. I just need to click on the health bar there. A water cooler. Menu. Is there anyone to talk to? Oh, this gentleman. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter inspecting the stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down. I sense you're not a fan of mine.
Oh no, you're a hero.
He says without...
A real hero.
No, it's hard to say the ones in between. Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this? You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an
not.
officer.
You're right. It's not.
He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen and you represent the law. He tries to avoid outright conflict. Now look at that stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy, the white and brown seabird lies among a pile of coasters, drying mugs. One of its wings is broken. The man's trying to mend it. Looks like it was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on the wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter. Oh, I definitely did that. What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him? Okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? Ooh, is he a bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did the Sylvie
She
go?
just, you know.
There's something here, and it's not good. That's all you need to know for now. Alright, yeah, so I'm with that.
Look, why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Okay, so yeah, let me find my buddy. I obviously made a huge mess here and caused a lot of pain for these people. A sign reads Mess Hall reserved for union members. Door opens 1600. So here, this is the Royal Pinball Machine unplugged. Let's talk to this woman.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay, Bomber Jacket Man it is. I feel like we're going to be great friends. Ooh, or Sleeping Man. Maybe you can be my friend. Maybe we can. That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long has it been already? An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You've truly wiped out all traces if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet. Ooh, am I going to lick this? Don't forget about the bar. Don't forget about it. You should really try to get a drink there too. But first you should lick the stain off the counter. Let's lick it but a bit. You lick it but only a little. Only with the tip of your tongue because you're a pleasure delayer. After 2 or 3 licks, the crust begins to melt and the sweetness breaks loose. The sharp titillating scent of alcohol rises your nose. It's dizzying. Alright, so I definitely need some booze. I've sweetened my alcoholic ways. Oh, a dock worker. Can I wake him up? No, no way. I can grab some pills, though. Magnesium, what does that do? Oh, it looks like that improves my morale. Interesting. Should I try it? I don't know. Nah, not right now. Let's talk to old Puffy Skin in a second here. Anything else to see? This really is one of those games where you have to look in every nook and cranny to try to make sure you didn't miss something. And even if you did, it seems like it will, there's different options of how to complete the problem. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. It looks like he's waiting for you. As you approach, he narrows his eyes, extending his hands. If an assault were launched in this building right now, if the windows came crashing down, the world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You're sure of this. Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Conceptualize it. So this is a pretty good chance. I should be able to... Oh, damn it. Raphael Ambrosia Costo. That's amazing. My name is Raphael Ambrosia Costo.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too.
You mean him?
Have you had time to talk to the manager?
Yeah, I just talked to him. Oh, that's so funny.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I have, yes. No, yes, I'm a policeman.
Right.
I am a policeman.
And the interviews? Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detected wariness in the lieutenant's voice. It's obvious he would have preferred for the body to no
Where
longer
it
be
has
in the
been
tree.
hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there.
Should I
as soon
lie
as
to
we're
this
done
person?
talking to the owner.
I don't know. I had a little bit of a glitch. I had to end that conversation prematurely, but I chose not to lie to him in that moment. So let's continue. Oh, so he looks at the lieutenant now, giving him respect, but not me.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
As I said, I'm Detective Raphael Ambrosia Costo.
Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. it was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks for papers, hands it to the lieutenant. Ooh, so we gotta call this woman.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? With Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
What?
I have everything. You?
Do I have questions? Ask them.
Yes, he means do you have questions for me? Like a police officer would.
He's agitated. Where exactly is the where exactly is the body? Behind this building there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen. They're hoisted up on a tree there. And how do we get there then? That's easy. See the door there? He points to the west. First you exit through that, then to the right you see a big hole in the fence, a really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. Does he want to make you feel guilty, implying that you made the hole? Who killed him? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. Did you kill him? What? Are you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. Where did Sylvie go away? Why did Sylvie go away? She went away because none of your business. Sylvie. Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it. Alright, so I have to interview. I did that. Oh! Not so fast. He points to me. I owe 130 real. No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found at the ceiling sand can talk. No one. It must merely be imagination, but... Let's bail! Time to push the eject button. Sounds like a responsibility. You don't like those. No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk. Ooh. I don't know. You shit. No. What's real? Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real. He pronounced the R with a mock aristocratic accent. The IRR, or interstellar real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume you owe him money. Okay, so you think I owe you money. Whoa, you're a genius. Yeah, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real. He points to the red ledger on the counter. Who does this clown think he is? Arrest him! Should I arrest him? What exactly is money? What? Are you a philosopher? Since I woke up, I'm actually remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things like hostel rooms. He peeks into ledger, or 8 bottles of potent blended 9-pack of Royal Extral. We use it for everything, really. I show him the coins I have. Okay, so that's 10 plus 10, 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right? No, you see, there's a tinge of sadness in his voice. That's 40 cents. Cents are from a currency 100 times smaller than the real. Come on, come back when you have 130. 100 times smaller? That's horrible. It is. For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by his compassion for the mere smallness of your money. Isn't it evil, the order of magnitude between what a person is asked of and what they have? Darkness rides. It does, doesn't it? There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kurosawa looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. Maybe he's looking for money to help me. Why do I owe this place for? Okay, so I did this before. Oh, I didn't say this one before. The window I annihilated, another 40 real in damages. Another thing you annihilated is half the bar. You run a tab of 30 real, actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60, 40, 30. No one is saying that. No one is saying that Ty can talk. It would be ludicrous. It's just that you should arrest him. It would be wiser. He wants to take your money. The lieutenant looks at you tugging on your garish tie. He puts his hand on your shoulder. What happens now? He turns to the lieutenant. I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have money by tonight, then... Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Isn't there somewhere else I can stay around here? You mean somewhere else to run a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most of the places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home. Fuck this place. I'll take my chance on the streets. No, there's no need. You really don't need to take this up to your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get the investigation started. Good luck, he says. Okay, so maybe the cops will give me some money. That could help me out here. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank and the place isn't sure. Do I even have one? But you've been in this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. I don't know. South, maybe? You really don't know, do you? I don't. Vague black images. That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Could I trace it back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on a building? You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you have time. Maybe a street or apartment will appear. Ooh, I like that. So I also need to figure out where I live. I found my name that I made up that I really liked. Okay, so this is a really compelling little place called the Thought Cabinet. You internalize these greater conflicts and issues that one has in your life, and then through the game it sometimes gives you diminished returns on your skills, but then once it's been internalized, you've earned skill points, you then learn that and you get some sort of advantage. It's not always just an advantage. Sometimes it's, can be a little multi-tiered and you do something a little wrong with it, but it's always really, really interesting, and I think a key function of the game. All right, so we got to find booze and drink it. Inspect the body. My badge is missing. Figure out who called the crime, and pay for the damages. I have, what is it, like 40 cents right now? Don't have a map yet. Not great. Yeah, I have 40 cents. I got a partner now, though, and he seems to put up with my bullshit antics, so... Let's see, yeah, as soon as I go through this door, entering the exciting world of Disco Elysium. So here it is, the exciting world of Disco Elysium. Interesting, eh? Man, I'm absolutely in love with this art direction here. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Heaps of snow melt in this wheelbarrow. Ooh, a little vernacular action on the bottom here. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police."
The RCM in Martinez? What can I help you?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around.
I have some
here.
questions for you.
That's all. Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this fuck the police business? She doesn't understand. She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this. The street sign says fuck the police. Oh. Well, I didn't write it here. I'm just sitting here. It's alright. I didn't mean to startle you. Okay. Who are you exactly? Me? I'm just a gardener. Good to meet you, just a gardener? No. What are you doing here? I'm working. Working on what? I have a greenhouse in the yard. She gestures over her shoulder. I've been trying to get some work done. There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence. Go on, it's okay. As you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I had to take breaks. Don't worry, miss. We're here to clean it up. Thank you, she smiles politely. My head's going to explode from the salts I need to inhale. We need directions. Since the street sign's messed up. Okay, what do you need? I'm disoriented. I don't know where I am. In Martinez, sir, in the city of Revenchal. The intersection is called Roundabout North. He knows where we are. He just wants directions. He seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you're displaying. The corpse is to the north. There's a pier, Cape Side apartment, some more tenements. In the east, the Harbor Gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow politics. And the Fritz store. Some shops and a bridge. The canal leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. What's on the other side of the canal? Just coast. There's a little fishing village there and a fish market, but that got closed down ages ago. And in the west, she looks at the water. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it Martinez Inlet. Ooh, in the west is the miracle. Man, my insane insides are talking to me again. Her gloves, you get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all. One more thing, can I borrow your gloves? Sure, keep them. I have another pair. She hands the gloves with no visible annoyance. Okay, so I just got some fancy gloves to wear. Now that is a good look. Me walking around with gardening gloves and a crazy tie and green shoes. What's this sign say? Pigs go home. Okay, so there's a bunch of work I actually need to do in this car, if you recall. I need to call the police officers and do this whole thing. So let's get started here. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. That woke me up. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and a soft glow. Kim, what are we looking for? What is this machine? This is the Corpus Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and radio if you like. Motor carriage. Something bad with motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat. What's the sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage? Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget about it. Please proceed with carefree lollygagging. Can we turn it on? No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember? Yeah, this is what woke me up. Yeah, sorry about that. The Corpus Kinema does have a rather distinct engine sound. He says it with a very badly concealed pride. Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages? Yeah, we do. Alright, let's take a look here. We can go with the radio. What's the... As you tap the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled in the large orange section indicating the engine is warm. There's no use pressing the heat button, he says. It won't start without the ignition key. Alright, so I can't escape. Interesting. Alternative translation, don't even think you can drive my MC. Let's look at the steering levels. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handles so very familiar in your palm. Pull out the toolbox. A metallic drawer slides out from the seat and clicks into place. Take what you need, officer. I'm gonna be long on the case. I'm not protective of my tools like some men are. Okay, we can grab them all, right? Got the pry bar. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The rubber-handed chain cutters. Probably good for cutting chains. And a flashlight. Okay, so let's get the radio going. The frequency tableau lights up and a green button labeled Prime Line glows with a feline eye, and then you hear something, the soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide. This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you? Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 42nd Precinct. Come in, Delta 10. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from... Oh, wait. I screwed that one up. How may I assist you? Okay. Let's talk to Sylvie. No? Okay, let's go back to our police office. Okay, so there was a little bit of a jump there. I did do a cut. The game crashed on me, so now I'm talking to my precinct right now. So this is the over and out guy. Okay, so can you repeat that? Please talk to me human. These numbers mean nothing to me. Alright, what should we tell them? I'd like some personal details. I'd like to... my badge is missing. Let's do that. 10-9, repeat message over. My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need the 10-22. The captain, over. It's him, a dry voice asks in the background. What does he want? Says he lost his badge and he needs to report it. What? He lost his badge? Hey, who is this? Let's say nothing. Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick, he tries to speak through laughter. Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity. Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective. You would not lose his badge. Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you. Come on, operator. Let's do that. Tell them can we just move on? I want to get a report and be done with. 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you're in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over. Fuck me, Mac. Come here. You got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge. What's going on? Super Cop here lost his badge. He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. Could you all please stop saying lost his badge for a moment? He asked you to please stop saying he lost his badge. Why did he find it? Everyone starts laughing. Sergeant Torson was wondering if you found your badge. No comeback on that. He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. You can hear the laughter in the background. 10-4, come again. I didn't get that. Over. New heights, even for Captain Sober. They're laughing in the background. Ask him, the speaker guys. Ask him if he lost his gun too. Sergeant Torson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck, you don't know where it is. Ooh. Should we tell them? Oh, God. I don't have my gun. No, it's gone. It's not fucking on you. Don't sweat it. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over, says the necktie. Let's try to convince them I don't have my... Oh, that worked. Lying over the phone is easy. Just say it like it's truth and it becomes it. No, of course I didn't lose my gun. He says he didn't. Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it. We're all glad to hear you not lost your gun, officer. Do you need any further assistance? Let's ask for financial assistance. 10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but what does he want now? He's asking for money. Is he fucking kidding? I don't think he is. I don't give that asshole anything. He's gonna drink it all. Alright, the operator turns back to you. There's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. It's paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money. He says it's important to the case. He isn't getting a red cent. You tell him that. Request denied, sir. Over. Let's beg. He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep. Well, I guess you better crack the case before sundown then. Vicmar said. Who cares what Vicmar said? Pull on their heartstrings. Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Please come and get me. Listen, he lowers his voice a bit. It's okay. You can do it, sir. Over. What is he saying? The operator chooses to ignore the voice in the background. Do anything else, sir? He asks you. Many of your colleagues are also here. Over. You really need to get your shit together. This is nearing a complete meltdown. Oh, alright. That's good. This might be odd, but I would like to see some personal details. Wait, before you say anything stupid, think about it. I'm trying to find out my information. I need information, not fear. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone. Please refer to me to my full name in the future. Try that. 10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that. Say my name. Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over. Please just say my name, Jules. What is this? What can he possibly still... He seems intoxicated, and he keeps asking me to call him by his name. Mullen, drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new. Okay, are you... Let's ask if he's in a room alone. I don't want confidential information about myself. That's a negative, sir. I've got 10-12 here. Over. I want to know if you got my badge description right in your report. Could you read it? My name, rank, and birth date? It says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revenchol Cavalry Force. Tell him to stop wasting time. What do you need, sir? Over. Well, that's a... He doesn't actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work? He's asking if he's ever told me about his days before joining the RCM. For God's sake, cut this shit out. Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn police for a change. Any news from my family? You probably don't want to continue on this road. I just thought you might have heard of them, that's all. No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I'm assuming that you weren't good on that front. Alright. 10-4, over and out. Oh, so now I'm... Oh, this is interesting. So this is in now the mind of what's happening at the 41st Precinct. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter when Officer Judith Minton enters. Her left arm is in bandages. What's going on here? Did something happen? She asks, startled. John Vickmar turns to her and says, what happened is my partner made contact, and it's not good. He's lost his badge. He seems confused, delirious even. Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty joke to his partner, Chester McLean. Yeah, Mullen was fucked all right. Sounded fucking drunk to me. The tall ginger on his right still has tears of laughter in his eyes. Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit. Ooh, boy. Let's see if I can keep up with this. Yeah. So he agrees that it's not funny, that it's sad, and that he's a cop. Minute looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's quite a firmness in her voice when she says, we must help him. Yeah, how do you fucking plan to do that? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning? Get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man. I just know we can't give up on him with his weaknesses. He wouldn't. Mac, man the door. He gestures to Torson. You know what he told me? I don't want him to get out there. I want to get worse. Those were his words. He sighed heavily. This shit does not leave the room. Not a word of it to the captain or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together. That's kind. Old boy lights another cigarette and says, I guess I can hold off a report for a few days. Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but prank call here. We all got our laugh. Now get back to work. Very, very interesting. So it seems like they're trying to hide from me or speak for me or whatever. Let's talk to Sylvie, please. Okay, she's given the number. Sylvie was the person that called in the dead body. Time is passing. I have Sylvie McCullough online for you. Hello, a female voice greets you through static. It sounded like she's a million miles from here. Hello. This is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last few days at work. Oh, she recognizes your voice almost immediately. Hello, officer. What can I do for you? She's not thrilled to be talking to me. You quit your job at the Whirling. Why? You mean, why did I leave the bar? You can hear her tense up on the other side. Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with? Let's just say I left because I need to get away from someone. Away from who? You know who. You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words. Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else. You mean me? You need to get away from me? I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay? All right, I won't push you. Are you ever going to come back to work? Maybe. I don't know. She needs to relax a bit. I got to take some time off. Was it you who called the police? No, not me. Ooh, so the corpse was behind there, and she's not the one that called the police. What? Of course it bothered me, but I thought the union already knew about the corpse. What does the union have to do with anything? No one calls the police. You can hear her adjust the receiver in her hand. The union would get angry, you know? So it looks like... Let's ask Kim if this is true, if the union is really law around here. Legally, no. In reality, yes. He looks around. Martinez is de facto police by the dock workers union. He's not happy about this. What should I say? Let's keep talking. She didn't want to get in trouble. Interesting. Do we push her forward or have empathy? What others? The other people who lived around here, local people. I didn't want trouble. Her voice is resigned and weak. Okay, I understand. You don't live here and you don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with by the union internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble. Yeah, let's not ask that question. But do you know who made the call? No, sorry, I don't. She clears her throat. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union phone or the one on the coast. All right, so I still got to figure out who made this call. Have you seen my badge? Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law. Wait, how did you first learn I'm a police officer? You told me back in the Whirling. You told everybody and showed us your badge. I don't need to hear about it anymore. My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere? No, I haven't. Maybe a uniform, too. That hurt my morale. Because I should have my uniform. Have you seen my gun? Please, everyone saw your cool gun, detective. She sounded a bit beyond exasperated. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and... What did I do? You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic. Jesus, some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating Mercy shot right next to him, spat in someone's food. I don't think he touched it afterward. Man, so it looks like... Okay, I don't know what to say. Me either. I'm not going to say I should have killed myself. You were waving around money inside, saying this thing like big bucks cannot lie and guns can buy money, but money can also buy guns. Uniform? I never saw any uniform. You had your things on, the disco things. Ooh, disco things. Somewhere in the dank rental apartment, 2 police officers sank in dark trash and liquor bottles cover the floor. Things are not good. One of the men, trying not to slip in all newspapers, make his way to the window and pulls the curtains apart. Roaches shatter as the light comes in. Interesting. Do we try to do empathy? Yeah, I'm good at that. Alright, yeah, let's do this. But if I screw up, I can't do it again. Why does she seem angry with me? Yes, you've obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she still worked there. Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything. It's not mad, it's just you were so drunk and emotional all the time, then the skua thing happened. The stuffed bird, the great skua, you threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it, giving you shit ever since you got here. It was a pretty bird. There since I started working in the Whirling. I really liked her. We called her Scotty. There's genuine sadness in her voice. Yes, obviously, you were the worst client I've ever seen, and I've seen so many assholes. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months, but you... Go on, I want to know what I did. Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Everything about, even the little things, like not turning the volume down at 3 a.m. Ooh, so I can find out what song that I was interested in. That's what all of the Whirling tapes were up there. So the threat, looks like he tried to go through it here. Interesting. Let's apologize. Let's just straight up apologize. And then I had to deal with your toilet, the one you clogged with police documents causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke and kill yourself. Police documents. Yeah, I had to wrench it on. What happened? I don't remember what I did with your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do. Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine. Okay, I get it. I was not a very good tenant. No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst. Let's apologize. I'm truly sorry for everything, Sylvie. God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again. Let's pretend it never happened. What else did I sing besides, ooh? Well, all sorts of things. Some disco rock, some disco and rock. Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in Saint-Siennes. Butchered that right up. Interesting. You still have to find it, however. So that's a mission that I have. To find a karaoke song. Anything else? I think that's... Yeah, that's pretty much everything in the Corpus Kinema. Ooh. Hey, so you've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type. Wait, what's a capo type? Yes, guess what's yours? Cool cop? No, you're the sorry cop, the cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here. Won't the other capo types be jealous? What, jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine, don't worry. They'll be super fine, it'll totally be okay. You can dual capo type from sorry to anything. Ooh, so there's really cool cops, and I'm not, no you don't, come on, you'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance. Of course you are, it's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info, or maybe every time you say sorry you get $1 million. That won't happen. Ooh, so I got a righteous... You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop penitent. A flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord. I like that. So can I internalize that? Okay, so let's start learning this. As you can see, I lose 1 authority, and I'm an embarrassment to my party. This one is about me just basically trying to figure out more of who I am. I had this before. So I gotta find who was reporting the crime. The badge and my gun. Alright. I got the tools I can use, a pry bar to open something, chain cutters, and a flashlight. I have the ability to level up. What should I do? Endurance. This was what we... Yeah, this is the connection to the station. I like the... that's already pretty high. My savoir-faire is 0. So yeah, I need at least 1 in savoir-faire. That'll be a constant failure. So it's from the items that I have. Okay, where to now on mine epic quest? Ooh, some people here. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Maybe the damage could have been caused by an earthquake. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's now a tree in it. So here's a bench. The worn and beaten wood planks of the bench do not look very overcomforting. We can sit on benches after we solve the murder. Let's go. Okay, so that's how I pass the time. I can sleep on the bench if I didn't have this guy. What's this? This post-Levanteur mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. Eat shit, pig. Fucked up by the Kun. And St. G with a crown have been scribbled on the Jenny is a whore and Bassinat mailbox as well. So I had a cathartic moment with the mailbox, and it made my morale go up. That is the type of game that Disco Elysium is. Okay, it's a pistol. So these are different books. I can't grab them or interact with them. Any of these... It takes willpower to even read the author's name. Jane Koss from Iguana. Iguania?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Hold your horses, little girl. What is a book? What is a board game?
Are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
What is a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point
That
out
is a
any
book.
perceived
They have
weirdness.
stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter. My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Is it okay if I ask you
sir.
some questions?
I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name? My name is Annette, sir. My mom, her place is Planache. She owns the store. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signaling that the store is open, she nods eagerly. Otherwise people might not know. A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of a book on the counter. She covers her face, smiling, but she's cold. You're cold. Can I help you in some way? Kind offer, sir. She doesn't know what to say. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Thank you, sir. I'm glad to help, but Mom out with the store. She doesn't seem to understand what you said. Okay, let's ask about this. Shouldn't you be at school or something? I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help my mom keep this place running. What is school, anyway? School? She rubs her head, chilled nose. Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street, and the people there run it. They say it's a charity. Isn't going to school more important than this? Mom says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mom says a proper worker is dutiful. How's the business going? Behind her window has been boarded up. You get a sense of boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her shoulders. Cursed. Cursed in what way? Cursed in a way. Oh, I can't follow all this. We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here. Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcard and board games you asked about are there as well, sir. The plasmic manifestations. No such thing. Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? What do you know about her other failed businesses? Nothing really. Mom doesn't allow me to sneak at the back rooms or the cellar anymore. What is this crime business? Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or something like that. The work of a policeman or private detective. What? Not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. She does not know what to say. Crime is what we've been solving before this conversation began. I'm a policeman myself, by the way. You don't look like a policeman. She examines you. Is it to find something more policeman-like? All right, what does a cop look like then? I didn't mean to offend you, sir. It's just you don't look like Dick Mullen. She points to the cover of a book. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway. It's your point to your head. Head, yes. No, it's your soul, your blue soul. Soul, that guy Mullen looks like the Hampelman. Who could respect that face? It's not even drawn correctly. She examines the illustration of Dick Mullen, attempt to find his soul. I'm not sure I understand. If you say so, he's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul. Oh, that's nice. Maybe I can deduce some. What is romance? It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between a good man and a bad man. Or they could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man-lady business, sir. What about a poor man getting rich? It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process, or should actually be rich himself. I see. Those are unhappy books. What about when both men are bad? They're not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that. What if it's written really well? Well, then maybe it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick up either, she doesn't need a bad man. Yeah, that could be interesting. That's not really a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life. Sometimes you have to write about real things. Not in romance books. These are nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end. What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all? I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask my mom. Yeah. I'm thinking about my breakups now. All right. Oh, there's an idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain. I have some issues I need to address, it seems. All right, let's go for the role. Who are famous people? Oh, kings and queens, generals, old artists, writers. There's usually something extraordinary about them. She scratches her red-headed cheek, then continues. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame. Seems like most people who read these books fail to get more famous from reading them. Reading those doesn't make the reader more famous, does it? But it does make the famous people more famous. She smiles gleefully. Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day. Oh, I had a 58% too. I'm a detective. I deduce that you are a girl. Come on, don't be silly. That's not a proper deduction. So if I put skills into composure, it'll open that up again. Oof. I've lost a couple of skill checks recently. Okay, let's continue up here. Are we finally at the crime scene now? Playing for over an hour now, haven't done the crime. Oh, here we have a dead body.
Kuno's got this!
Looks like he's about 12 years old. If there was ever such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He is almost exquisite in his ugliness.
Oh yeah, never comfy, Kuno.
Which one should I go? Hey kid, a word, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
It's loving
Whoa. The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two little black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. Hold on. What does that mean? The kid is obviously high. Stop getting high at my crime scene.
Kuno! Yeah! Right in the mouthful!
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shit himself!
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
Let's not do that.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener!
Kid, do you want to hang out? I'm not an arc.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Look.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit! Fucking entrapment shit!
Are you kids' siblings?
What the fuck are you talking about?
He throws another rock.
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
I'm not saying that.
Alright! Entertain the Kuno! Show me what you got! What you got there? What you got, huh?
The body.
Show me
What do you know
you
about
got!
it? Don't tell the big shit, Kuno. If I want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual. You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind. Oh, I'm probably not going to say all that. Do you know how it got up there? Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Regenfall. He pops himself up. Kuno wasn't regional. Okay, where did you go then? I don't know. Some fucking... He looks around trying to come up with something. Mesquite or, I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City. I don't think Night City's a real place. There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel. Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to? Don't tell him, Kuno. It's lame. It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno City, Night City, Rage City, the City of Rage, and it's not lame. Lame. That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that. Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious. Alright, I don't think this is going to work out. You're testing Kuno's patience. Let's talk about the body. Nope, nothing there. This is where he plays his wooden choo-choo. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. So you're referring to yourself... Is that some kind of gang name? Yeah, Kuno's a fucking gang. In Bang Gang. Kuno bangs from Madra, bangs from Mezada, bangs for Revenchal. He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on the table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence. He's trying to fiddle you. He's going to put his hands on you. The sound gets louder and louder. Help, pigs! Got Kuno! Help! Rape! He's yelling rape. Help! The boy joins in. He's got the Kuno! Help! I'm not doing anything, see? Help, please, everybody. He's digging his dick out. Escalate, Kuno. His dick's out. You're afraid. Let's shut him down, shall we? Do we want to punch this child? Are you high right now? Help, mister, help me. He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Who put you up to this? No one. Kuno's doing this thing because he likes it. He's trying to establish dominance over me. Someone put you up to this. You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place. Listen to your friend. He hawks a loogie on the ground. No, it's not Garrett. What is this sick charade? No, the boy screams, his freckled face. Get off, Kuno, you sick fuck. Alright, I'm not going to slap a child. You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. So now he believes he has dominance. So that was a mistake. I'm not actually his prison bitch. We can just leave. Let's talk about his hat. Nice Pippo. Oh, maybe he'll be kind to me now. Oh man, my empathy is way low because he doesn't respect me now. Kuno doesn't fucking care. Ugh. Let's talk to this lunatic.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take a step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What are these strange words you use, girl?
Murder was the case. Was the case they gave me.
Weird little child.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. I come from the woods, Kutavitu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing here! Get the fuck out of here!
He seems a little protective of this insane child.
I'll die before I squeal. You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
I can still see the top of her hat. Alright. It's getting pretty late here. Why don't we finish up with this dumpster? The trash container is locked. This sliding has a padlock that says whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Maybe you prefer the smell of the garbage, the smell of death. What do you think could be in here? Trash, food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. I just have a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there. How do we get the lock open? You could try using the pry bar, or you could, the one you took from your... or you can ask for the keys. Alright, the tool is not equipped yet, so it's -10. Why don't we get the pry bar and then give this a try? Now, how do we equip things? No, okay, so it actually can be held in different hands. That's interesting. Alright, it's still 3%. It's a red one, so I can't try again. I've jammed it. Hang on with all your weight. There's a creaking sound. Let's... The quality of the metal is not the problem for what I see. It's sturdy enough. Let's kick the container. Ooh, I hurt my foot. And now I have 0 health. Am I gonna die because I kicked the container? You feel something in your chest, an unnatural presence. It's spreading your left arm, your jaw. So I'm guessing this is bad. No, it's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse. You feel the pain, the weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. I think I died. So, I want to end this off with me suffering a fatal heart attack. If you enjoyed this, please keep watching. I will be keeping this going if there are enough people who want to see how this game goes. If the voice is not working out and you just want to see and read yourself, please do tell me, because this is unfortunately a lot more work, and I will leave it that way. Let's meet again next time we enjoy Disco Elysium.